I'm delighted to welcome up on stage a man who unfortunately isn't playing today, although he'd love to be. Mike Ellery, ladies and gentlemen, will you please give him a very warm Twickenham welcome? And you've obviously got an arm in a cast, which is a bit of a shame, I know. Yeah. But first things first, for you, obviously, this is magic as an England player. How much are the England 7 squad looking forward to what's to come a little bit later on at full time?
Massively. There's been a huge buzz in the camp this week. We've never had anything like this in the 7 squad, to play in such a big crowd after an international decider. It is a decider, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So the boys are massively looking forward to it, quite nervous, or does it presume?
Absolutely. And in terms of big days at Twickenham, obviously you've got the London Sevens as well. It feels like the middle of May, doesn't it? Just give us a little insight into what having that home crowd behind you does for you out on that field.
Hugely lifts the team. We just got back from New Zealand. We just got booed, beer thrown on us. No one supporting us. New Zealand went on to win with their home crowd. I remember last year playing in Twickenham here, and when we were running out to play against, I think it was Fiji, it was sold out inside. We couldn't hear ourselves. It just spurred us on to one of our best performances of the year.
Good stuff. And obviously a new man at the helm this year in Simon Amor. How have things changed? How much progress have you been making as a squad?
Well, Simon came in at the start of the season, so he wasn't with us during pre-season. So basically we're still learning whilst playing this year, so we're still picking up all his new tactics and the way he wants to play the game, but things are coming well towards the end of the season, and the Commonwealth's coming up in July.
And in terms of the guys who are featuring today, obviously you're out, but who should the fans look out for? Who are the stars of this England side?
Marcus Watson, younger brother of Anthony. A little plug for Marcus.
Big cheer for Marcus.
He's got one fan. Christian Lewis-Pratt, he's playing well at the moment as well. Dan Norton, obviously, he's a pin-up of the team. So watch out for these three.
How quick is Dan?
Pretty quick. Yeah, I can't get anywhere near him. None of the boys in our team can, actually. I think there's only Carl and Niles out there from America who can get anywhere close to him.
Okay. And obviously, we know how much it means for the men's 15 side to beat Wales. Is that the same in the Sevens game? Is there something a little bit special about playing Wales out there? Yeah,
exactly. You get it bred into you from a young age to have that competition with the Welsh and the Scottish. But we get to play them 10 times a year, so we have that competition all right through the year, and I'm sure it won't be any different today.
Good stuff. And obviously, I suppose, looking ahead, it's a very big few years for Sevens, isn't it? Obviously, with it entering the Olympics and Commonwealth Games as well a little bit later on. Just in terms of being involved in the game, have you noticed just how much its profile seems to be growing right now?
Yeah, definitely. A few years ago, I think they had 30 or 40,000 people watching the Twickenham Sevens. Last year, over the weekend, there was 130,000. So that shows how much it's grown. They're starting to go into schools, coach Sevens in schools. So it's getting its own identity alongside 15.